So this is a typical situation in objection handling. Okay. Now this customer and the consultant both have been met by us. We have explained everything. They are impressed to the extent that we have done the third party commission setting and all that, to the extent that the consultant has specified our brand in the tender. In the BOQ he has specified Victofire. Now the customer called us and asked us that in a personal meeting he asked us that we are going ahead and specifying your brand. I am sure that your prices will be such that after our tender is released, people will call you. When people call you, I hope that you will give them the right prices so that they can be competitive and we can get to do business with them. So his apprehension is, we being a manufacturer, whether we will quote well enough so that he gets some price benefit for his own company. He is a builder, so he has been impressed by our 30% cable saving and all that. So he expects that there will be a price saving for him. And he is hoping that since he has specified it in the tender, when all his system integrators contact us, we will be able to give a good price. So in our case, what we have done as an answer is, we have assured him that we will do it. But according to me, that is not good objection handling. There is something like assuring him. There is another thing like guaranteeing it, and he is fully convinced that we are the right party to go. So if I would have been in your case, I would have told him, sir, our hardware is only 4 items. One panel, one lobby module, flat module, one smoke detector and heat detector. Actually there are only 3 items and one amplifier which is a bought out item. Only 4 items. So we draw out a BOQ. We have drawn out a BOQ. You give your indicative input pricing. The 4th item is cable. So you have lobby module, flat module, smoke detector, heat detector, panel, amplifier and cable. Say 5 Pandav. Okay, we have 5 items. Okay, so cable. Okay, so we've given you a BOQ. This BOQ may fluctuate 5% here or there because of cabling, actual as-built drawing and stuff. So you draw out a budget from this. Okay, that my budget, I would be comfortable giving this price. By there you have to tell him that, sir, there is today price of hardware is one thing. There is also price of labor. There is a price of commissioning. You know, labor people cannot do commissioning. Engineers have to come and do commissioning. All that price is also there. So with all that in consideration, you put up a mentally, or you give me a budget that this is my budget. You either put it hardware wise or you put it as a block, either of the two. And you say that my system integrator should make this margin. I will tell you whether I am comfortable with that price or not. Okay, and most probably I should be comfortable. My idea is not to make profit. My idea is to start our association. Of course, I will not make a loss. When you say, no sir, I am ready to make a loss, he will not believe you. So you have to talk such that they feel that you are credible. Okay, so this is the way you talk to them. And then you see what you did is you put the ball on his court. You didn't say, I am holding something in my pocket. Okay, you decide, sir, we will abide by it because already we have built in savings. Okay, plus we have activities like programming only through, you can program through mobile phone with a password. Third thing is that you are not paying for any programming tool or anything like that. Fourth thing is that online monitoring is, we are giving it completely free. So we have built up enough scope by not compromising our price, not buying some Chinese plastic and doing some stuff like that. But by actual engineering, we have created certain layer of comfort for your system integrator also, for you also and for us also. And I'm sure whatever target price you give, whatever target budget you give, we will be able to kind of vibrate within that budget. We are sure of that. Okay, if you want to give it to me, I will confirm. Even after all this, at the time of the tendering, you feel no, somewhere we are going out of your comfort range, or somewhere we are not adhering to some bracket that you have set, you please feel free to call us, and I guarantee you whatever you say will be done. Because I know whatever you say will not be unreasonable. You are also a very big company dealing in thousands of crores. You also understand costs and everything. So even if it amounts to taking for us to take a beating, we will take that also and do. That much of comfort and confidence and freedom my management has given me in the whole this one. So like this, if you talk, you put the ball in his court, you say we are okay, we will be flexible. Okay, we will still be flexible even after the tendering process. You have any comments or this thing? We are here sitting to build a long-term relationship, so we will not do anything that hurts business interests. Then that is a better way of putting to rest these kind of objections. So the crux of the matter is any objection that is raised by the customer, say quality, say price, say service, you put it to complete rest. How will you put it to complete rest? There you cannot become creative. That is what is called objection handling training. So you write down the objection. Suppose somebody raises a concern about quality, somebody raises a concern on UL approval, somebody raises a concern on service, your company's standing, your company's pricing, your company's manufacturing, your company's directorship. There are companies which are closing by the day. You have a directorship which is sitting in the same business for the last 27 years. So, but by just saying no, our MD is in the same business for 27, does it cut it? No, it doesn't cut it. You give his credentials, you give his name, you give his standing, you give Cycle Agarbatti standing, okay, and say what kind of company are doing this. If they say, okay, boss, your factory, you show the photos of the factory. You show the quality, quality assurance plan paper, how you are checking there is a paper, smoke detector, quality assurance plan, panel quality assurance plan. Then you show all the certificates of the tests done in the Chandigarh lab, in this other lab and all that. So any objection that is raised, you pre-imagine it, you preempt it and you completely douse that fire. Such that he doesn't again ask about that thing. You get my point? He develops that kind of thing. See, initial confidence developing is like first love. You see somebody or something, you fall in love. But suppose you fall in love with an elephant, whether you can maintain it in your house, can it sit in your balcony like a dog? All those things also have to be seen. Similarly, when the customer encourages you initially, don't take it as the final this one. You still have to do a lot of work around it even after you get the order to make sure that you continue to get order and the relation is cemented and concretized. Okay? So this is objection handling.